Hello? Is anybody else out there? This is an emergency transmission. Well, I believe that I am what you call a truther. And there's not very many of us compared to the whole population in America. But for many years, and I've been a truther for about 5 years. For many years, public, when we talk about our conspiracy theories, laugh. And I've seen in the past 5 years so many things change. From talking about 911, which was only a conspiracy, Oklahoma bombing, and then a couple years, things hit home, began to actually hit around me and my apartment. From watching it from the safety of my apartment online, hearing different people that investigated the American government saying they were caught in massive crimes of genocide and human rights violations. Massive. And I was thinking, like, this can't be real. Because when I go outside, I go to a fast food place or a burger, I don't see fires and explosions anywhere. But I started to look into it, and the more I looked into it, the more I started to discover. From released, declassified documents by the CIA themselves, to many whistleblowers in the CIA, FBI, Homeland Security that came forward to tell their story, and in many cases, they ended up dead. Human rights violations. From scientists saying they're putting stuff in our water and food that they don't even know what it does. Now, when I made a video about something I discovered, 2 minutes within the video, while filming it, a black helicopter flew around my roof. I couldn't believe it. I said, this is real. This is really happening. So then, since then, I had military guys try and get in my car at red lights, military men try and sneak in my back window at 1 o'clock in the morning. I've had the San Diego Police Department come out and participate, saying there's nobody back there, but I can't look. And then 45 minutes after the officers left, one of the perpetrators ran from our backyard out to the streets. Now, I'm not making this up. This is really, really serious. This is very, very scary and very serious. This has happened to me here, where I'm at, and it's happened to my friends now, who I've told about this to, and it's happened to many people on the internet. And now they're saying that the California fires are happening from the military, that the military is using special laser weapons to burn down California. And there's these documents saying that they're under war with us, and I don't really get it, like, completely. I don't entirely get it. But I've seen it for myself. When you have a military, two military men trying to sneak in your back window, and the San Diego Police Department cover it up, that's when you begin to realize that this stuff is as real as it gets. Now, since Donald Trump has been elected, we in the truther community hear that he's on our side. He knows about the crimes, and he's going to stop them, he's going to arrest all the criminals. But nothing's been done about it. We're 2 years in, and the secret police program has grown. The chemtrails have sped up. Everything they're doing has only increased. And in case you're new to this, gang stalking is basically taxpayers' money going to secret programs that the government has, black programs, where they're actually having military men stalk American citizens secretly, go inside their home, steal property, damage property, and in some cases murder people. They try to come in my back window at 1 a.m. to murder me. I mean, they're coming through my back window. I'm only guessing that it's murder, but they were trying to come in the back window. If you look into it, and if you're new, you probably don't have too much time because this has been going on for a while and it's only increased. If we let the government, because now they're saying they're going to fix themselves up, but things are getting worse. If we let the government fix up the government, it's going to be over for me, for you, for everyone in America. This government, I don't know really what's going on, but they are, and it sounds crazy, but the evidence points to they're going around killing American citizens in secret, 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 in secret. This isn't a time to say that we can't change things, because now it's starting to get physical. It's starting to get deadly. By the way, we don't know how many people have already died, because I lived to tell you about this. Had I got killed that night, I'm sure they would have made it look like a suicide and you never would have been hearing about this. I have personally witnessed doctors, nurses, counselors, fire department, San Diego Police Department, and military participate in the secret police program, which basically is bullying, threatening, and attempted murder, in my case. So now we're at the point where it's overboard. It's very, very, very dangerous. It's a secret program. They're going to be knitting people off in secret. They'll kill a few here. It'll stay quiet. 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 And eventually your number will come up. If we, the people, don't warn everyone else and get a hold of our military, which is overseas, I believe there's a lot of good folks in the military, 70 to 80% possibly. If we don't get a hold of them and have them support the American citizens and the Constitution, then we are done. They're not just changing America into another country. They're actually going around now killing off their citizens. I'm talking about cold-blooded, first-degree murder, planned out in secret, being executed by the government with taxpayers' money. You want to look into your research. You want to look at the Alex Jones show, InfoWars. A lot of people think he might be a government official, but a lot of the information he tells you is true. You want to look at Michael Borden. He's another victim of gang stalking who has little kids, and they're terrorizing this guy. There's many, many, many people on the internet. They'll type in gang stalking, Illuminati, false flags, Sandy Hook, false flag, type in chemtrails, type in California burning under fire. So many victims of the gang stalking, which is a secret police program I was telling you about, talk about being framed, being committed to mental hospitals. When the people don't allow the bullying to go on, they start speaking out. The government steps in and takes their kids away, basically making up false allegations to have the authority and the power and the final say over the victim's property and their freedom. This is a true list of events that I'm telling you about. And I'm from San Diego. I've lived in the same apartment for 30 years. I've never seen anything like this in my life. But it's really happening, and we need to warn every American citizen out there. And we need to warn the military. A lot of them are overseas. This government needs to be completely investigated. We're past the point of promises. We're past the point of hearing words. They need to be legally and peacefully pulled out of positions, and they need to be replaced by regular American citizens. Or not only is America done, but many, many citizens are going to suffer torture, murder, and disappearances, all being done secretly. The Patriot Act, which was an executive order put into law after 9/11, the Patriot Act says that the military has the right to arrest you, kidnap you, torture you, murder you, and never tell anyone they did that. And if you find out about it and you tell anyone, you're breaking the law and they can come after you next. These are real laws on the books. Do your research, and you need to warn everybody now.